Hello and welcome to this conference, to this press conference with Hugo Lloris. One day before France, Switzerland, the round of 16 at the Euro. First question, please. Hello, Hugo. We are happy to see you because this was the most close moment during the last weeks. I'd like to say you arrived here in Bucharest, you stayed at the hotel, you were really close away, then there was the heat. So how is the mental and physical state of this team prior to this important match tomorrow? Well, I'd say that we turned the page after this group phase. It was very strenuous. And now we start a new competition. The approach is completely different. We know that we are not allowed to make any mistakes. We have a very good team opposing us. They had a few good results in the last years. We know mentally, the mental aspect is really important. It might be the key to success. But we have to realize a performance at top level to qualify for the next round. About the mindset before this important match. Could you explain what's going through your mind, and is it now or never? Well, I think we can still be confident with all of our experience, but that's not enough. We need all ingredients to have a success at the end. And this means much effort, sacrifices, talent, effort. We have to give it everything. We have to take on any challenge on the pitch, and all together as a team. Not only the 25 players, but also the technical and the medical staff. We live this story together since the beginning, and we want to go as far. As possible. Hello, Hugo. Could you please explain how the big decisions are taken by the coach, tactically or in terms of the system? Does he speak to you beforehand? Do you discuss it together? How does it work? Well, there's always some exchange, but in the end, it's the coach who takes all the decisions. He works with his technical staff to put the players and the whole team in the best condition, depending on the opponent. And sometimes you have to adapt also to maybe some injuries or some minor problems. But I'd say, well, the answer is that of the players that we give on the pitch with bringing all the discipline, all the physicality, intensity on the pitch to write our story, our history, and to have a success in the end. Hello, Hugo. You were talking about the troubles from traveling, and is that something that you have to leave behind now, or? Well, I think it can be a motivation to. We're a team of competitors. We don't like to lose, and of course, when you know after match you can go home to your own home, that's even better. But we have to deliver that performance as a team in order to qualify for the next round. Hello, Hugo. Can you hear me? Yes. A question about the tactics. The Swiss play with a back four, back three, depending on how you see it, to play against a team like that. Sometimes it's difficult for France to play against deep standing teams like that. Will you adjust to this? Sorry, the sound was really bad in the end. I'm honest, before starting a tactical debate, what's more important is the energy, the discipline and the effort that we bring on the pitch as individuals and as a collective. Afterwards, we can talk about tactics and all the rest is up to us, with the ball, without the ball, and having that intention, that strong intention to win the match. Hello, Hugo. Did you feel with Karim Benzema an increase in confidence after the 2 goals he scored? Did you feel some kind of metamorphosis? I think he's ready since he was called back into the team. I think he knows what he has to do for the team, but also on a personal level, he brings in all his experience, his talent to this French team. Of course, a striker always wants to score and it increases his confidence. But we know his influence on our play for a long time. He didn't have to score those 2 goals, that we all know that. But of course, he's satisfied. We are all satisfied. All strikers always want to score for their team. That's what counts. And we finish with the last question. Hello, Hugo. One question about N'Golo Kanté. How do you explain that he is since 5 years, he wins the trophies with Leicester and all his clubs? Do you think he's now one of the biggest candidates for Footballer of the Year? Well, that's really too early to speak about that. But we know that N'Golo is one of the best in his position. He had a really fantastic development in Premier League, but also in the French national team. He's a really important element of the whole team. And also on a human level, he's always himself, and yeah, he brings in his personal touch into the squad. Thank you very much. We'll continue with Didier Deschamps.